All right, beautiful people. Today, what I'm going to do is make the hangers for, can you see that? Well, you remember this from a previous video when I made the 2 baby shower gifts. And this is actually for my nephew and his girlfriend. So what I want to do now to go along with this is make the baby hangers. So we're going to place that over there. And what I'm doing with a piece of cardstock paper is making a template. Making the template for the hanger. Can you see that? This is going to be the baby hanger, just the template. I'm going to trace it onto a piece of cardstock, not cardstock paper, a piece of foam board. I'm going to trace it onto a piece of foam board and we're going to go from there. Okay. Now, I had my template for the hanger, and I made this with cardstock paper. I had to figure out, okay, how should a baby hanger look like? And this looks like a baby hanger to me. So what I'm going to do is take my template, and I'm going to trace it onto my I want to say cardstock paper because I'm dealing with cardstock paper, so forgive me. Trace this onto your foam board. Okay, it looks like a hanger to me. So what you're going to do now is you're going to have at least, let's make 3 of these and you glue them together. 2 of them and glue them together to be sturdy. And I'm going to make, let's make 4 hangers. So 8, you're going to have to trace 8 for 4. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, beautiful people. I don't know if you can see that, but it's all traced out. The baby hangers that I traced onto the foam board from the cardstock template. And now I'm going to begin to cut them out. Now remember, because I want 4 hangers, I have to cut out 8 traced templates because I have to glue 2 together to make it sturdy. Okay, the hangers are now cut out. The fake hangers, the baby hangers. And remember I said you're gonna glue 2 together at a time to make it sturdy. 2 together at a time. So let's begin. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to get some heavy books. Get some heavy books and put it on top so that they will be smashed and glued very well. Take your heavy books and just set it on top of it. Let it rest there for about 20 minutes. Should be all glued. Okay, beautiful people, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my template and I'm going to take the top part off because all I did was tape it. Take that top part off and now I'm going to trace the fabric with it because the fabric is going to be glued to the hanger, but only this part. The hook, I'm going to use cardstock paper. So let's get into it. Hey, beautiful people, I don't know if you can see that on the fabric where I traced. Can you see that? I traced the back of the fabric with my template, and that's what I'm going to be cutting out. It's this kind of material because it matches the front part of the shower, baby shower gift. So if you can see that, okay, I hope you can. But that's what I'm going to be cutting out, and I'm going to glue that on the hangers. Is go around the perimeter of the hanger with paint, because once we put the fabric on, and I made a mistake and started with the fabric and I forgot that I have to go around the perimeter and paint it, because when you put the rhinestones around it, you don't want to see the white through the rhinestone, you just want to see pink. So that's what we're going to do now. All right. Why you want to do this without the fabric being on there, so you don't get the paint on the fabric. All right, beautiful people, now it's time to take the fabric that I cut out in the shape of the hanger and glue it on to the hanger. One of them is not dry, but I'm still gonna glue it on there. Okay, so let's begin. It doesn't necessarily have to be all dry when you do it, because you could do it while it's still wet and let the paint and the glue dry. Oh, I need a paper towel. Okay, I got one. What I like to do is just smooth it out. And I know I need to stop using my finger, but sometimes I don't have everything that I need out here. It's all in the craft room, which is a bedroom that I made out of a craft room. And I don't feel like walking back and forth. So I use my finger. And some may say, oh, isn't it irritating your skin? It doesn't irritate my skin. Doesn't irritate my skin. Thank God it doesn't irritate my skin. Okay. And sometimes it may not fit like you want to, so you have to maneuver the material. Just maneuver it a little bit. Get it where you want it. Because after it dries, you're not going to be able to move it. So look at it. Make sure it's where you want it. And I've already done that one, like I said, before I started painting. That was by mistake. So, and you just set that aside to dry. And let me finish the rest off camera. Okay, now beautiful people, I've come to the part of the project where I made the hook. And remember in the beginning, I told you I was gonna make the hook out of cardstock paper. So this is pink cardstock paper and I cut it off camera. So we're gonna take this, glue it, and I probably should have glued it first because it has to go underneath the material. Wow. So let me think. What I want to do now is, I guess I have to cut some of it. That's what I'll do. I'll just cut some of it off. But that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to glue the hook onto the hanger and it will look like that. Let's get into it. Okay, beautiful people, just to recap, if you're just watching this video from this point, I am making the accessories, the little hangers, accessories that go with the train that I made in a previous video. Let me show you real quick. Remember the train that I made? This is the train that I made for a baby shower gift. And now I'm going to make, you see it has where you can hang hangers. Can you see that? Where you can hang hangers. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm gonna finish them up. So what I want to do now is take the hanger, take the bling wrap, and wrap it around so you don't see the foam board. Because this hanger is made of foam board and material, and now bling wrap. And I'm going to wrap it all the way around the hanger. People, now I'm all done. I'm all done with the hangers, and I don't know if you can see the bling wrap around the perimeter of the hanger, but I'm all done. And what I'm doing is just making accessories for the gift because I feel like just the train is so plain. So I'm done with that, and I want to ask you, should I make the bows for the hanger. Should I put bows on the hanger? I'm gonna make one and I'm gonna come back and see what that looks like. Not that you can tell me, because the video will be done before I even put it up and you see it. But if it looks right to me, then I'm gonna put bows on all the hangers. Okay, beautiful people, I decided to go with the bows. So let's glue them on. And of course the glue on top is stuck because it dried up. So let's go get the top of this glue that's stuck off and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. You know, I don't know why it does that. I cover it and it still gets hard at the top when you're not using it for a while. So all I need is a dab. Oh wow. Really? All I need is a dab of glue, because this is just a ribbon. And of course, because this is in a pump, it's gonna come out like it wants to come out. Just a dab is all you need. Today is a gorgeous day outside. It's nice and sunny and it's hot. Not just sunny, because sometimes, you know, that can trick you. You look out the window and it's sunny. That doesn't necessarily mean it's hot. So today is sunny and hot. 98 degrees outside. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Now, the thing is, because I have the ribbon bow on one side, I wonder how it's gonna look. Please don't look at my hands, they're ashy right now. I need to lotion them, but every time I get up, I'm washing my hands. So what's the use of moisturizing when I'm just gonna rinse it off again? So sometimes when you look on the video and you're looking at my hands, if you're looking at my hands and you're saying, girl, woman, you need some lotion. No, I don't. It's because I'm not gonna wash my hands. I'm not gonna moisturize my hands until I'm all finished, because what is the use? I'm dealing with glue, glitter. Oh my goodness. So what's the use of moisturizing your hands in between? Just moisturize your hands when you're all done. Okay, so beautiful people, how does that look? Do you think I have to do the other side? No, we're just gonna do one side. It's just a little, little ribbon. So, like I said, can you see this? Because I have a light here too. Can you see that? Now, let me say something. So after the shower's gift, oh my goodness. After I give the baby shower gift to my nephew and his girlfriend, I'm going to explain to them that you could also just put this in the baby's room for decoration. And also, when she gets a little older, maybe like 2 or 3, you can just hang her little dresses on here and she can play dress up. Put her little dresses on here and she can have fun playing dress up. So it serves 2 uses, as a gift, and also when the baby gets a little older, like I said, she could hang her dress up clothes on it and have a ball. So that's the end of this project, my beautiful people. Actually, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take some, before I end this, I think I'm gonna take some little rhinestones. I know, I hope I'm not going overboard, because girl, let me tell you, I could take some rhinestones and do it up. As my cousin says, I don't like all that bling. Well, I do. Now, you give me something, I'll bling it up now. I will bling it down to the up to the heaven. Yes, yes, yes. So that's the thing. Should I put a little rhinestone? You know, a little one. Take a little rhinestone and put it on the bow like that. Or was that just too much? Can you see that? Put the little rhinestone right there. That's what I'm gonna do. I like it. Woo! Okay, beautiful people. This is my inspiration. This is my hanger. And I said, I can make that. I don't have to go out and buy some hangers. I can make it myself. And that's usually what happens. I look at something on TV or in a magazine. Yes, they still make magazines. Or if I go into Hobby Lobby or any furniture store, I say, ooh, look at that. I think I can make that. So I go home and I do it. I make it. So this is my inspiration. And here's the mini hanger. I think it's adorable. All done. Bye.
Okay, let's go.